Hello there, Instagram. Hello there, Facebook. High achieving entrepreneurs, CEOs, and business leaders. Welcome to the Brand with Credit Experience live show. I am the one and only Credit McCullough. I help coaches, consultants, and professional service providers, expert service providers like you who are ready to scale. You've outgrown that old branding that's not matching your business growth. And I also help you see yourself more clearly while connecting with your ideal clients and customers. And I take the overwhelm out of branding and I make it fun because I'm fun, right? So if you are watching this live, say hi to me in the comments. Type hashtag live. If you're watching the replay, type replay or hashtag replay in the comments. Let me know you can hear me. Let me know you can see me. If you're new here, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. Your support is absolutely appreciated. I'm live on Facebook. I'm live on Instagram and LinkedIn. So I'm looking from the left to the right. These are my favorite platforms. Like I always say, not only my favorite, but this is where my target audience is. So listen, tomorrow, September 30th, 2022 is the last day to sign up for my Live Your Brand 3-month mastermind. So it's a group and private mentorship that's for coaches and consultants and professional service providers who are ready to scale a successful brand with my expert mentorship and a community of other entrepreneurs who support your business goals. Yesterday, I provided a live Q&A session for folks who had questions. If you missed it and still have questions, let me know in the comments or shoot me a message or a DM. Y'all, we are in a season of collaboration. You hear me? Collaboration. Today, I had a call with Chantel, who is the queen of marketing on Instagram. Y'all go follow her. But we also had a really dope conversation about how we'll be collaborating in Q4. So y'all keep your eyes and your ears open for that. I also had a call with Ty Goodwin from that marketing team about a collaboration also. So like I said, we are in a season of collaboration. And when you register for the Live Your Brand Mastermind, you'll be amongst like-minded entrepreneurs who you can collaborate with as well. So you can register at liveyourbrandmastermind.com. And you want to go ahead and register now because after this 3-month cohort, the price is going to increase. And I'm only accepting 8 individuals in this first cohort. All right, cool. So a few weeks ago, I talked about emotions and branding, and I gave you 4 specific ways to speak to the emotional side. One was to speak to their pain and pleasure, the pain and pleasure that they're looking for. 2 was to show that your brand fits in with the people of your audience or the people that, that your audience want to be. 3 was you want to infuse emotional images, words, and ideas into your messaging. And then 4, you want to tell stories about individual people. So I'll put that link in the comments to the show so you can get more in-depth info about that. And today, I'm going to give you 4 ways to speak to the logical side. The logical side is what's going to push you to be able to get that sale. So once somebody makes an emotional connection with your brand, they still want logic, they still want facts to really be able to trust you and feel good about their decision to buy from you. So you really can't leave this part out. I talk a lot about emotion, but with everything else, there's also logic. So people usually want the logical justification that they need to feel good about the buying decisions right before they make that final commitment, right before they hit that buy button or pull out that credit card. So this is why you see businesses putting up stats and testimonials, in their marketing and their promos on their checkout pages of the website, right? Checkout. Ooh, y'all, that was some gold. Putting statistics and testimonials in your marketing and promo materials and on your checkout pages on your website. If you got a pen and pad, you might want to write that down. So anyway, let's get into it. So you can speak to that logical side so that your ideal clients and customers can back up that emotional decision that they just made. So the first way is to cite statistics, cite numbers or research, and to emphasize what a good and safe decision this is and to get that sale. It's a good idea to include research. It's a good idea to include statistics and numbers, that really explain the points that you're trying to drive home. Our brains perceive things that are measurable as real, and they help amp up that trust factor. You know, have there been studies that prove, that meditation is going to improve every aspect of your life? If that's what you into, put them on your meditations course page, or, whatever you're selling as far as meditation is concerned. You know, have there been studies to show that solopreneurs who have business coaches have a higher success rate, than those that don't? Put that on your sales page. Do you have a 4.91 out of 5 rating, on spots I said Spotify, on Shopify, or any e-commerce site, any well-known e-commerce site? Yeah, use that. Has a real and respected celebrity endorse what you're selling, even if it wasn't you specifically, but they've endorsed your industry or the type of product or service that you provide. So these are really tangible and measurable statistics, and or trusted and validated third-party evidence. So this will help your buyer feel good about the decision that they made, and they'll pull the trigger to buy, or it'll help them pull the trigger to buy. Okay. Number 2, you want to highlight features and deliverables. Guess what? Now you can showcase those features and deliverables. We talk a lot about features and benefits, and, the problem that you solve and things like that. But when there's a deliverable that you can showcase, go ahead and do it. In the beginning, when we're first connecting with that, any new potential client, the number of modules in your course, if you have a course, it's not going to hook them. But now, they're about to buy. So it's really comforting to know that they're 8 modules, not just 2 modules. I know that might have been a little nerdy, but it's true. So now it's, it's time to fill in those types of details as needed. Or maybe one of your product features is that it's 100% vegan, or 100% organic, or, GMO free. Put that out there, present that information. So for me these days, when I'm shopping, I'm always thinking, oh, cool, it's even organic, or always, it says vegan. You know what I'm saying? So now I feel extra good about actually adding it to the cart and actually clicking that go ahead and check out button. And if you're running a service-based business, this is the time to talk about what the client is actually going to get when they invest. What are the actual deliverables that make up your service? Is it 5 posts a week that you're giving? Is it 2 hours of, engagement activity? It's probably, not the feel good thing that your ideal client is truly driven by, but she still wants to know what she's getting for her money. So guess what? Tell her. Okay. Number 3, remove risk or perceived risk. Again, to finalize the sales, your buyer needs to feel that this is a smart decision, and they need to feel that it's a safe decision. So you can remove this perceived risk and encourage the commitment in a whole bunch of ways, right? So you can show previous results. So this one can work really well when you're telling stories. Remember, I talked about that on the last show, and you can go back and check it if you don't remember. Tell success stories, tell your success stories, tell your past client success stories, include testimonials that show the outcomes of your products and services. Show what's possible, in your services and even with your products. The bottom line is that most people need that reassurance, right? They need to know that the decision that they're about to make is a safe decision. We all want safety. And when you can help them feel that it is safe, it's going to lead to more conversions. It's going to lead to more sales. All right. I didn't tell y'all this week was short, did I? Well, it is. And then finally, number 4, talk about the return on investment. Demonstrate that. I actually had a live about the return of investment on branding. And this is the last way for now anyway, of adding more logic into the equation, and to reassure your ideal client, is the way to do that. Is to tell them about the return on investment. Yep. Return on investment, ROI. If you don't know what return on investment, you might have seen ROI, return on investment, ROI. So it's really the thing that most folks are really looking for when they're actually considering a purchase. And it's a mistake to assume that your audience is going to calculate that ROI for themselves, that return on investment for themselves. So we need to help them add that up. Okay. We need it to become a logical equation, if you will. We want our potential clients to think, okay, yeah, I'm spending this money and I'm going to get so much more value, than the actual dollar amount that I'm investing. Okay. That's what you want your clients to think. So communicate that return on investment in any way, actually, that you can. For example, the return on investment in your brand. When you invest in professional branding, you can charge more money. I have a client who went from 6 to 7 figures once she refreshed her brand. She's also standing out and has an amazing marketing plan that's actually working because her brand is together. She's clear on who she is and who she serves and how she needs to show up and how she wants to show up. I'm just saying. That's a return on investment of professional branding. Or maybe you sell an ebook about health and nutrition. Notice I didn't say a book about a diet. It's a million of those. So if a buyer's health increased and they did lose 30 pounds in 3 months after buying your $47 book, then, that's also, a type of return on investment. That's value in a return on investment. You can also talk about the value of your offer compared to other options that your ideal client could choose instead. What if she hired a one-on-one consultant instead of DIY by following your course? Or, what it would cost for her to actually go back to college and learn the same material. I'm sure you can, make comparisons, but point out the difference in return on investment, return on investment, as compared to other offers that could be a substitute for yours, competitor offers, or even, if they didn't take any action at all, what's the return on investment of that? Hi, Green Goddess. So that's it. That's all I had today. That's it. There you have it. 4 logical ways that you can actually increase people's trust and motivation to buy in and from your brand. Like I said a couple weeks ago, I gave you more in-depth info on the emotional side of things, and today you got the logical side. So I'll put that emotional side in the comments for you to refer back to at a later time. So can you tell me in the comments which ones of these on this logical side will you put in your brand and your business to actually earn more sales? Let me know in the comments. Because I'm going to tell you what I'm about to do. I'm about to start back demonstrating my work. I do some pretty dope work. So I think that the world needs to see it. And I'm going to start posting that on social media more often than I do. So tell me which ones you'll use. Now, before I go, I want to remind you that tomorrow, again, is the last day, y'all, the last day to sign up for the Live Your Brand 3-month mastermind at this price point. The price will increase for the next cohort, and you can sign up at liveyourbrandmastermind.com. That is liveyourbrandmastermind.com. If you have any questions, you know where I'm at. You on these socials, I'm on these socials. So, just hit me up. And if you've outgrown your existing branding and you want to get the right image to make an extra 50K in your business, let's talk about what your brand needs to look like right now. You may be in the high 5 figures or 6 figures in revenue, but what got you there is not going to scale you forward. Real talk. So let me help you. And you can apply to work with me at brandwithcreta.com/apply. That is brandwithcreta.com/apply. Let's get those visuals updated. Let's get them looking good. Let's get them looking professional for Q4. So you can just float on in to 2023. All right. Strategy, implementation, accountability, more trust, more leads, more conversions, more revenue, more of you. I can help you. brandwithcreta.com/apply. If I have helped you on your branding journey today, type yes in the comments. You know what? That makes me feel like it made me feel like a DJ. Like, if I've helped you on your branded journey, say hell yeah. I don't know why that make me think of that, but it does. Anyway, oh my god. Anyway, but yeah, and um, if I've helped you, let me know. If I haven't, you can let me know that too. As I always say, I'm all about honesty. I'm all about realness because it all makes me better. And my hope is that I was able to help you on your branding journey by providing value that you can actually put into practice right now. That's what the Brand with Credit experience is all about. So please love the live, like the live, share the live, tell your networks about the live. Do a watch party with the live with your business networks. Share it, share it, share it. Invite me to speak to your networks, collaborate with me. Maybe you're a coach who needs a branding aspect of your coaching. You're a marketing specialist. Branding and marketing go hand in hand, y'all. So let's chat to see how we can work together. Again, I'm all about building relationships. The first website, the Live Your Brand Mastermind website is liveyourbrandmastermind.com. And that link is in my bio on Instagram. The apply to work with me is brandwithcreta.com/apply. So, and I can also send that to you in the DM if you didn't get it again. So, thank you all for watching and engaging with me today. And I will see y'all next week on the Brand with Credit Experience live show. Until next time, brand authentically, brand real. Bye, y'all.